Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordam. We are back for some more Pathfinder Kingmaker in Unfair and Last Azlanti. We are exploring this Silver Step, well, more of the Dunsworth area over here. We're gonna explore this southeastern section, and our main goal is gonna be to go to the Forsaken Mound to continue our quest, the Lost Relic, and along the Cold Trail. So we're gonna start by heading off over here. We might have to stop here, because I do want to clear out anything I find along the way. Let me just rest before going in. And I am also gonna check what this place holds. Okay, so Ghost Stone, be right back. And I am back. So I believe this area is only a couple of goblins for the most part, so I don't think I'm gonna have to worry too much about buffing even. I might just save my buffs for the next section we find. It's also a relatively short area, so yeah, I think I'm gonna do just that.
I'm listening.
Okay. So I think everything looks good here. What I will do is I am gonna spend one extended haste, just so we can clear out the enemies quickly. But other than that, I think we're mostly fine. Maybe some mirror images just for some protection here on my main character, but other than that, we are good. Okay, let's go.
Without a doubt.
You hear a strange, faint humming noise, like a swarm of locusts in the distance. Then suddenly, the noise rises to a painful shrieking in your ears. Suddenly, you find you can make out words in the din. The words are disjointed and hard to make out, but someone is clearly trying to speak to you. Help, yes? Who are you, or what are you? Traveler, way home, friend, jester, jest, escape, trap, pain, wound, blood, powerlessness, blood, cold, heat, darkness, 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 light, predators, attack, run, loss. Knowledge Arcana. Drawing upon archaeology, you discern that the strange being, whatever it may be, has stumbled into a trap which turned out to be a portal and was injured. You are not sure what the predators are it mentioned, but they must have attacked the creature while it was on this side of the portal. Wish. Home. Okay, so who sent you here and why? Friend. Jester. Fae. Stupid Fae. And what do you want? Stone. Predators. Multitude. Powerlessness. Help. Defense. Cleanup. Path home. You are able to piece the jumbled words together with some difficulty. Near as you can tell, the stranger is asking to get rid of the mysterious predators that drove it away from the stone. Rescue, predators, banishment, death, reward, presents. Okay, so I think there's a lot to say here. Maybe just go for this one. Why do you speak so strangely? Rustling and whistling is all you hear in response. Okay. So I'll see what I can do. I'll go there now and take care of the predators. Home, wish, gratitude, presents. Wonderful. Our fearless Baron, who, mind you, has not at all taken leave of any of his senses except for the common one, has struck a deal with his imaginary friends. My heart may rest easy. Surely these predators are nothing more but an unruly mob of meadow bunnies. Meadow bunnies, I love it. Don't take this the wrong way, but have you lost your mind? You were talking to yourself. Are you sure that we should do whatever it is you are talking about with your invisible interlocutor? I know there's a better way to read this, but I'm gonna stick with that one. Okay, I have a feeling that I'm gonna get ambushed once I do this. Okay, maybe not. This corpse looks as if it was beaten to death with clubs and hammers. It has a number of broken bones and bruises mostly on the shins and knees. Yeah, because goblins can't reach very high. Yeah, Goblin Horse Reaper. The goblin is glaring at you, grasping his weapon tightly. His white face is covered in mud, while grass and twigs can be seen poking from behind his ears. The goblin steps back a bit and branches his weapon, but half-heartedly. He doesn't seem eager to fight. Whoa, wow, a lot of experience. Perception check. 27 difficulty. In a heartbeat, you realize the goblin is not alone on the hill. Others, many others, all smeared in clay and disguised with grass and moss, are lying motionless on the slope. Strangely, they don't attack. They are doing their best to remain still and blend in with the grass. We can intimidate them, or we can just kill them. I guess I'll go for the skill check. Hopefully it will give us more experience in the actual fight. Get out of my sight, go on, run, or I'll cut you down. The goblin shrivels, presses his ears down and starts to back away from you, only to leap even further away and tumble all the way down the hill, shrieking curses. Okay, so they left. Maybe we don't even need to fight. Okay. Zamas. Help, path, home, joy, friend. By the gods, what are you? Traveler, passerby, lost, wandering. What is your name? The creature emits a series of sharp clicks at varying pitch. Most likely this is its name, but you would be hard-pressed to repeat it. So you were the one the goblins were after? Predators, murder, fear, hide and seek. You're limping, are you hurt? Agreement, pain, enemy, run, loss. Where have you come from to our world? The creature in front of you is silent for a few moments and speaks. Multitude, Fey, Primeval, I'm guessing the first world. Jubilos's eyes widen. He pulls a notepad from his pocket and flips through it frantically, looking between it and the creature. Wait, where was it? Aha! Right! I can't believe it! Do you know what this is? Goblins take me. This is a Fey spider, straight from the first world. I have so many questions. Why did I never learn to speak Akko when I had a chance? I found the corpse in the bushes. Was it you that killed that traveler? Past, innocence, fear. Okay. So, the path is clear. I hope you find a way back. Farewell. Gratitude, farewell.
I can see my
I think there's also a present here, right?
I was successful in my search.
There you go.
Positive I found something.
We're gonna check what those are in a second. This knowledge arcana, we are gonna buff Juby.
Give the order.
Child's play.
The stone's surface is covered in mysterious writing, but what interests you more is the stone isn't a stone at all, but a sealed portal from the looks of it. Yes, this is where the spider came from. And the goblins trapped it. We also have this thingy over here. Doesn't seem to matter too much.
There are many.
Anything on this side? Flowers.
Don't hesitate.
Okay, so let's see what we picked up. Torn book. I don't think I'm gonna go over this. But in case anybody wants to read it, you can pause the video right here and look at it. We picked up a Wand of Restoration, lesser, and we picked up a composite short bow +2. Nothing very interesting. I guess the Wand of Restoration is not bad. It can come in handy here and there. Okay, let's keep making our way. I really should have come through this side and not through here. Missed opportunity, okay. Scandal in the capital, I think I know what this is. And I still cannot do anything over here, okay. I'm kind of doubling down on this path. Maybe it would have been even better just to go back and go through there, but maybe if I go through here? Nope, I cannot. Ooh, available for claiming. Sure. Linorm's Grave. I imagine this is kind of a dragon, but I will check before I make any decisions. Yeah, so let me just check. And I am back. It is not a dragon. It is something far easier than a dragon. So I will take care of this area right now. Since it is on the way. We are gonna fully buff for this. I think we have some mastodons to fight. I think it's like the only occasion in the entire game that you fight these enemies. But they are not to be underestimated, I would say. I think they can look very underwhelming, but if they hit, they can deal a lot of damage. At least this is the memory I have of this encounter. I might just be wrong, and that might just be very easy, but I will make sure that I am buffing properly here. We have to rest anyway soon.
I will see this through.
She's still buffing. The work of a cleric, my friends. And an alchemist as well. They do buff a lot. Which is a good thing. So let's extend our haste here. You can drink your mutagens. Go. Yeah, there they are. So they seem to be neutral, but I think if you reach a certain area, they are no longer neutral. Or I might just have to attack them. We'll see. I do want to give displacement to my leopards and send them in. They do not seem to care that I am here. Really? Huh. So I just have to choose to attack them. This is not the memory I had of this. But
I can see my destination.
I am yours to command.
let's go for it.
Here, this didn't work.
You guys cannot charge.
I'm listening.
So let's just go in.
Strike is one.
What is their reflex? Can't see it right now.
We'll do it the hard way.
Okay. Reflex is 14, will is 11. Okay. I'm gonna try and freeze this guy here. Okay, he's kind of going for knock-knock, which is bad. I didn't actually expect him to move this quickly onto my friends here. Well, let's see what we can do. Nice, frozen. Let's try and freeze this one as well. Okay, he's dead. Focus on him.
Used to lighting enemies on fire first.
No need for that thing anymore. I'll just go for damage, I feel. Just quicken a Scorching Ray over there. I'm guessing that their touch AC is low. Yeah, 17. You turn this on. Very decent damage already. We can turn this off. And we can throw out an empowered one over here. Perfect. So we basically are killing them just for the experience. If I was mostly role-playing, I wouldn't kill them. I don't like killing innocent animals. But we do need all the experience we can get. So I am sorry about this. And I think we picked up some items as well. But I believe they're mostly... Oh... I think they're mostly for selling. At some point I will remember where hidden things are. Yeah, this is Linorden's grave, this is why. I will guess this is locked. It's not. Interesting. It has a recipe for a mastodon steak. We also picked up a two-bladed sword +2, which we're gonna sell, since nobody's gonna use it. And carry on. I believe this also might be necessary for the Lonely Barrow quest, though I am not 100% on that. Okay, let's go over here. Outside my territory. Peaceful Travelers. Is this skeletal merchant? It is. Hello, friend. Show me your wares. We're gonna sell stuff we don't need, such as this composite short bow, the scythe, the punching dagger, the scimitar can also go, two-bladed sword can go, this can go. It's fine. Does he have anything that I might want? A holy rapier. Adamantine half plate, no. Robe of the Wise, we have one already, I believe. No, this one is for lore. We don't need since we have a bard. Athlete's gloves, it's competent so it doesn't matter. This could be cool when dealing with undead cyclops, that's for sure. But 25,000 is kind of... Ooh, 16,000 for Inspired Wisdom plus 4. I think I might get this. Plus 3 DC to all divination school spells the weather casts. I don't think divination spells are all that interesting. Maximize meta magic rod is cool, but not one that's really needed. Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna pick this up. There's been a long time since we've tried to get one of these for Cordampina, and we haven't found it yet. I think I'll just purchase it, to be honest. And these gloves... It will mostly be my leopard if things work out as I want them to, tanking the Cyclops. She has gloves of dueling, which right now don't really matter all that much. This is morale AC. Okay, let me see if I have... Let me see if I have anything that gives me morale for my AC. Nothing from here.
Give the order.
This does not give AC, I don't believe. Morale, saving throws, competence, bonus on attack and weapon damage rolls. Yes, this is not it.
I will not falter.
I think this is sacred. Yeah. Nah, I think I'll just save up the money. I know I'm kind of stingy on the gold, but I will need a lot of gold very soon. You may look at this and think, okay, this guy has a lot of gold, he doesn't need all of this. But trust me, there will come a point where I might spend like 1 million on a single merchant or something like that. That's why I'm trying to save up. So anything that's not strictly necessary, I'm just gonna skip. So, you take that. Be happy. Everybody benefits from Guarded Earth, even more now. Let's see if we have more spell slots. We do. Which is always a good thing. I could go for an additional Resist Energy. I could go for an additional Prayer. This also wouldn't be lost on me, having an additional Delay Poison Communal. Or even one more Prayer. Okay, so this one is per 4 caster levels. We're about to hit level 12. It would be a plus 3. I guess I can... I'll take this to try it out on the robes. I'm not even sure if it works. And these slots all remain the same. Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Salesman. We don't need those gloves after all. We are gonna leave. I know that soon enough I'm gonna start picking up those plus 4 helmets, but since it's been some time since I've seen one, I'm just gonna purchase it. Okay, yeah, Forsaken Mound. Am I going like the long way now? Okay. So let's rest.
Look at that. You're so noble.
Oh.
I genuinely don't remember what this area has. Oh, maybe just a book event? The tomb, built within the hollowed rocks by ancient cyclops, was safely hidden from casual searches. The path to it was skillfully concealed by lush vegetation. If we hadn't known exactly where to look, we would have just passed it by, never even suspecting it was there. The entrance was covered with a huge stone slab that seemed to merge with the stone wall, but disheveled bushes and torn ivy shoots implied that it had been recently moved. Okay, so we said the word given to us by the Defaced Sister. Keb means darkness. It's an ancient forgotten word from an ancient forgotten language, like a time-bleached bone from some unknown beast out in the wilderness. After speaking the word, the stone slab smoothly and almost soundlessly moved aside, opening the entrance to the damp, musky darkness. To avoid being trapped inside, we propped the door open with a large stone, which proved a smart decision. As soon as we stepped inside, the door shuddered and tried to close behind us, but the stone kept it in place. Behind the door was a spacious corridor, obviously built for creatures much larger than humans. The air smelled damp and the stone walls, decorated with bas-reliefs and carvings, were completely covered with a disgusting oily mold. We can try to carefully examine the mold on the walls. We can use perception to carefully search the corridor for traps. Okay, let's search for traps. Succeeded, good. Tombs and traps always come as a pair, like pen and ink or barbarians and rage, or officials and bribes. This tomb was no exception. Sure, there weren't any pressure plates on the floor or bundles of stones waiting to fall on our heads, but under the layer of mold was a hidden magic sign, the kind you shouldn't look at. Having finished our search, we carefully examined the mold on the walls. Sometimes the fungus in the dungeon proves more dangerous than any monster. So many adventurers suffocated in poisonous spores, got burned or were disintegrated on the spot just because they never thought to open a botany textbook. Fortunately, the mold in this tomb, though sticky, smelly and disgusting, was completely harmless. Armed with this knowledge, I guess we're gonna try to clean the mold off the walls. We carefully scraped the mold from the walls. It didn't mind. It was one of those completely harmless kinds of mold. Nothing like some of the poisonous, acidic, or gods know what else mold species you sometimes find. Beneath the mold we found text carved into the wall, in distinct, clearly visible letters from some unknown language. Of course, we stayed well away from the patch we found that was hiding a magic symbol. Having finished our work, we read the inscription. Wow, 416 per character, that was a lot. Despite the mold, the carvings on the stone walls were well preserved. The text said, "Animal has 2 eyes, man has 1. Deity has none, for lives in lives in darkness. Darkness contains all answers, opens all doors, finishes all paths. Such jolly fellows, these ancient cyclops." Okay, let's move ahead. A huge sarcophagus was placed in the middle of the burial chamber, its lid lying on the floor nearby. Inside was a gigantic skeleton. Its skull stared hollowly with its single huge eye socket, and its bony fingers were clenched around a small brass incense burner that also looked like a one-eyed skull. And near the sarcophagus was a slim figure of a woman wrapped in a grey cloak. She wasn't breathing, and it didn't take much looking to discover the cause of death. The Cyclops had left a nasty surprise for anyone who dared come to rob their graves. Near the skeleton's head was a magical symbol of death, carved directly into the sarcophagus's surface. It must have killed the sister the instant she opened the lid. Luckily for us, it was a single-use trap. We can use religion or arcana here. I guess I'm gonna start by examining the body of the sister. Oh, come on, dude. What? And again this is happening to me. Difficulty class 25. We roll 27 and we fail. It doesn't make any sense. When we removed the cloth from the dead woman's face, it sent a chill down our spines. She literally had no face. Instead, there was a rough grey surface looking something like a roughly made clay mask. 2 holes instead of eyes, a hole instead of a nose, a crack instead of a mouth. What power could have done that to her? She had nothing of interest on her, so we took the incense burner and left the tomb, which had also become the burial chamber for the very person we've been searching for. Ah man, so yeah, we lost a lot of experience there. But I don't even know why the game does that. We passed the check. It does not seem fair to me. Oh, you utter bitch. Okay, what are we gonna have here?
Stand with me.
Oh, we have kobolds. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. They're aiming at Valerie. She has armor, correct? Yeah, she does. I'm gonna guess that more kobolds are gonna spawn down here. We'll deal with them as they come.
Primitives.
I guess I'll just do this. Okay, that works fine. Cordon Pin is getting shot. 2 guys over there. I guess I'll just quicken a fireball as well. Okay, 1 down. More people down here. Okay, so Cordon Pin, shoot over there. My turn is up again. I guess I'll empower some magic missiles. And everybody else will just go there. Yeah, I want to empower them, sorry. Okay. Done. And I suppose quicken... Wait. Oh, this was a bomb. Well done, Juby. I cannot toss this over here, can I? No, too far away. No, I did. Okay. Fight's over. He did get shot a bunch of times, holy crap. How did you even take so much damage? I'll be honest, I wasn't paying too much attention to the damage he was taking. Magic missiles. Yeah, magic missiles with double damage from unfair does do a lot of damage. That's for sure.
Let us not hesitate.
Okay, turns out that the Forsaken Mound was quicker than I expected. Let's just leave, I suppose. Where is the exit? If my ambushes are all like this, I'm fine with it. If I start getting huge water elementals, I'm gonna be sad. Okay, let's carry on. We can just do this. And this is our destination. Don't bother me, thank you. Okay, so this area, if I remember things right, we're gonna have to be extremely careful about this part, as there's gonna be an encounter here that's very, very extremely deadly. So we are gonna buff the hell up. Every single thing we have, we are gonna use. I hope it's now, this encounter, because if it's later, I'm gonna be looking like a fool. But I do think it's now. Okay.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Together we stand.
Let's get Stone Skin. Physical damage isn't really the biggest danger here. I forgot to get my Wyvern out before I did all this. And I'm gonna get Death Wards. Oops, I misclicked. Okay, so let's see what I want. I will want displacement on you.
Where to now?
I want greater invis on yourself.
I need to
I want greater
concentrate.
invis on Knock Knock.
What's new?
I want displacement on my leopard. Drink your mutagen.
I'm up for an adventure.
Invis yourself.
Any fun to be had?
I guess I'll cast Displacement on Cordampina and also on Juby.
Yes?
Okay, we're gonna get Extended Haste, we're gonna get a Burst of Glory. And I'm gonna try to get a Guarded Earth somewhere around here. But I think the event triggers very quickly once we move in this direction. Yeah, okay. I should have done it sooner.
Look there, Tiger Lords! Here comes the killer, an enemy, a servant of evil spirits. This person aims to disrupt our exalted mission.
You bitch! As you approach the camp, you hear the noise of an agitated crowd. Numerians are gathered around the Defaced Sister near the camp entrance, and a loud discussion is taking place. When the Defaced Sister sees you, she lifts her hand and points a finger at you. Her voice, usually calm and quiet, is now menacing and accusing.
One of our sisters is slain and the other is missing, probably never to be seen again. And the killer stands right before you.
Yeah, so basically she's missing because in the Sepulchre of Forgotten Heroes you met the Defaced Sister and appealed to her conscience, pointing out that she ruined everyone who followed her. The sister was alarmed by your words and left, saying that she had something important to do. So one less sister to deal with, I believe. The women raise their hands in perfect unison and point their fingers at you.
We trusted him, and this is how he repays us. Liar, traitor, murderer!
The barbarians exchange glances with each other, look at the sister, then look at you, and finally look to Dugath, who tightens his fist around his sword. They await an order from their leader, ready to charge this sign. I just remembered I forgot to put on the armor back on Valerie, didn't I? God damn it. Dugath hesitates, looking at you intently. So we have a law religion check passed here, but I'm gonna try and go for diplomacy. We should 100% pass it. It's a lie. I saved 2 sisters. When I found the third, she was already dead.
Tiger Lords, haven't you had enough of this witch's speeches? Me, I am fed up with all her lies and half-truths. We keep dying here, and she won't even tell us what for, what we're trying to find here. If anyone wants to give their life for her gibberish, go ahead. Everyone else, start packing. We go back to Numeria.
Betrayal, blasphemy! All who remain loyal to the great Armagh, to battle! Since we first met, you've given us nothing but lies and half-truths. You wouldn't even tell me your name. You probably believed me unable to learn who you are, and that your name and your crimes would remain a secret. You should have known that nothing stays hidden forever. Today you die, Baron.
Hearing your name, a black raven who'd been perched nearby and listening intently flies off, cawing coarsely. So as much as we try to keep our name away from these guys, not possible. Shouting battle cries, the barbarians attack. So the reason why this is such a deadly fight is naturally because we're gonna be facing off these 2 Defaced Sisters, which are very, very annoying. And then we also have a bunch of barbarians that are already surrounding us, right? You can't even position properly. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna try and keep our backline more clumped up in the middle and have the others spread around. See if we can do this. So I'm gonna send my wyvern over there. Okay, my leopard's over here. My leopard's gonna go to the sister, see if I can trip her. It would be awesome. Now, Valerie is naked, right? Because, of course, I forgot. So I'll send... Where is Rigongar, by the way? He's over here. Rigongar goes over there. Valerie goes over there. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna send Knock Knock over there as well. I'm over here. Cordampin is gonna move in. Jubilos is gonna move in. And I'm gonna try and fill the area, you guessed it, with Stinking Clouds. We're gonna place them on top of all of our party as well as the sisters, although I seriously doubt we'll be able to actually pass their fortitude saves. Now, they have a very annoying thing here in this baleful gaze. Any creature within 60 feet of the Defaced Sister must roll a DC 20 fortitude save or suffer 1d4 points of strength, constitution and charisma drain. Whatever the result of the saving throw, the creature cannot be affected by the same defaced Sister's Baleful Gaze again for 1 minute. The DC save is Charisma based. This is why I would love to have a guarded earth on this area. And also, I forgot to get protection from fire because we're gonna need it. And I'm gonna try and do that with Cordon Pina as soon as possible. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, so already Valerie got affected, my Wyvern got affected, everybody else seems to have saved, which is kind of amazing. So, Cordon Pina, you're gonna start by giving us protection from fire, as we are going to need it. Knock Knock is gonna go for the Defaced Sister. I think Rigongar can just go for the Sister as well, given that these guys are gonna focus on the Wyvern. I would like Juby to try and knock that sister down. I am doing my thing, as we had discussed. See if we can disable some people here. Okay. Stinking Cloud went out. Let's see. She saved. Oh, this bitch failed. That bitch failed. That bitch failed. And now what we do is we're gonna quicken. You guessed it again, another Stinking Cloud. See if we can take care of the other one. And make her force saves every single time. I guess I might just move with Cordon Pina, try and affect her with Archon's Aura, and then even toss out a prayer. Let's see. Stinking Cloud, bitch! Okay, so this fight just got a whole lot simpler. And what we can do now is pretty much everybody is disabled. Except these guys here. Okay. Let me just see. So, cloud, cloud, cloud. I think everything is clouded. And as long as they remain inside, they are gonna keep on being clouded. So I'm fine just leaving them there. So you guys can go and help. Oh, you actually got hit by this. God damn it. Okay. So, Juby, instead, shoot this person here. Or that person there. And... well, I can just go for another one. Right? I could go for damage, but I'll just go for this. There you go. Go there. I'll just do this then. Screw it. Oh, they just keep on doing that. I forgot. Yeah. So we do want to kill those ladies as quickly as possible. Ah, that sucks so much. Okay. In that case, let's just nuke everything here. You guys are busy. Wait, wow. Okay. I didn't think I had tossed it out, but I guess I did. Cordon Pina, just shoot over there. Okay. Let's keep on tossing fireballs. Man, stop it with that. Come on. Okay, they're dead. Focus on her. Focus on her. Tossed out another fireball. Scorching Ray. Though she's likely dead. Yep. Okay. All of them are dead. We are all alive, which is a very good result. And trust me, I had so much trouble with this fight the first time, or the first few times I came here. And what annoys me the most is that even if you complete this fight successfully, like we did, you still have to deal with this stupid effect that I think you need to use, like, greater restoration scrolls to take care of. Yeah, she got drained of 12 points. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Okay, let's see. I believe lesser restoration will do nothing. Because I think that this is permanent. I think that this is permanent drain. I'll just try it. Yeah, does nothing.
I stand
Now,
ready.
I believe that heal will heal this. Ah, no. Does not remove negative levels or restore permanently drained ability score points. Okay. Now, I am pretty sure that these are permanent, but just in case, I am gonna try it out.
I will not falter.
Because sometimes I think that something is a permanent drain, it isn't. Just gets confusing. Yeah, no. These are definitely permanent. Okay, so let's go back to what we had. Instead of heal, I will want Owl's Wisdom. And I will need Restoration, right? Restoration. Cures all temporary ability damage and restores all points permanently drained from a single ability score. It's so annoying. I have to use this so many times. My other option is to use Greater Restoration Scrolls, which I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think so. Sucks, man. Sucks. Okay, well, first of all, what do you guys have? A bunch of crap. The other incense burner. We're gonna take that.
Without a doubt.
Is this the merchant? Ah, okay, so we can rest here. Let me just see. We're gonna sell the crap we picked up. Okay, this can all go. Do you have scrolls? I doubt it. Yeah, of course you don't. Okay, so how much diamond dust do I have? Psh, not a lot. I have 21. It might be enough, though. Okay, so here
Our
is the
time has
deal.
come.
Can I put you here? No. This is gonna take so long. I think I might as well just go to my capital and try to just purchase Greater Restoration
Let us not
Scrolls.
hesitate.
Are they level 6? I don't remember. No. Well, I am sad. I am sad. Let's spend the night. And who has been hit the most by this? She was hit by a lot. I'm hit for a bit. Jesus. I'm gonna okay. Let's take care of Rugongar here. Okay, 14 strength, good. It's also so annoying because I don't think you can negate that unless maybe if you had something like echolocation, but no, because Rugongar has blind fight and he still got hit. so it shouldn't help. Okay, how badly are you hit? You're fine. You are fine.
I stand ready.
Okay, I'll keep these here. We'll see how we deal with the rest. Let's speak with Dugath. Actually, let me see if there's any kind of check here. Man, she doesn't have any spells because her constitution, her charisma was too low. God damn it.
I will see this through.
Okay, I'll just do this then.
Here.
They died meaningless deaths. But we could be friends, you and I, Baron. It always ends this way. Creatures like her breed ill blood between people. And then good fighters die for no reason.
True.
Disgusting. Look, it's not even a human. Right, she wasn't human at all. She was Fey. This is who our chieftain was listening to. We have nothing more to do here. We'll leave. But let me tell you why we came here in the first place. I've no idea what magic toy those witches were looking for, but I do know where to find it. We spotted the place long ago, but I didn't want to lead my people there. These incense burners from the tombs are the keys to the entrance. The place is called the Valley of the Dead, and for good reason. It's an unholy land, a cursed land. If there's something capable of devouring a whole city around here, that's where you'll want to start looking for it.
So we got the gates to the Valley of the Dead revealed.
And now, farewell.
You're not going anywhere. No, I'll leave him be. But if you fail the diplomacy check, I think every single barbarian in the area will also fight you. But again, the biggest danger in the fight really are those defaced sisters. Because of their spells, their gaze and whatnot. But I will also say that if you kind of ignore the barbarians, they can dish out a lot of physical damage. And they can very, very quickly kill off your backline if you aren't careful. That's why I opted to go for Stinking Cloud instead of going for something like fireballs and stuff like that. Okay, so farewell. Something I also wanted to mention. The reason why I was kind of scared about the protection from fire is that those sisters, what they like to do is they like to hit with the gaze, as we saw. I think they also have a shriek, which I don't remember what it does. It might stun. But then they start tossing out flame strikes. This one here. And they will hit for tremendous amounts. And it's half fire damage, half divine damage. You cannot even mitigate the divine damage. And they can just straight up one-shot somebody. Raven watches you attentively. Okay, so before we go to these gates of the Valley of the Dead, we are gonna go for our Barony first. I want to clear out these afflictions here. I want to purchase some more diamond dust, stuff like that. I want to prepare, basically. I want to prepare before going there. Because if there is something that's very annoying, and I will just share an experience I had probably the first time I played the game, and I think more times also after it, because I forget this. In order to reach this area, you have to go through all of this mountainous area here. And one thing I did when I wasn't aware of it, or when I forgot, is that I came into this area, which, if I remember correctly, will lead us into a large dungeon, an undead dungeon, where you have a lot of different areas, a lot of enemies and stuff like that. And it's easy in that dungeon to get afflicted with certain conditions, or somebody just straight up dying, and you need to heal them up or revive them, which means they're gonna lose all of their buffs, etc, etc. You know what I'm going with this. And you need to rest. But you cannot rest inside of a dungeon. So I didn't have any camping supplies because I forgot, and I had to go all the way back to the mountains. All the while, the time was ticking for the timed quest, and I don't think I lost the game because of the timed quest, but it was very, very barely so. So make sure once you start heading into this direction here for the gates of the Valley of the Dead, for the continuation, I believe, of the Lost Relic and the Varnhold Vanishing, make sure that you are well equipped, you are well rested, you have camping supplies, and I'm also going to be picking up some scrolls, I think, which could come in handy. So I am going to go to Silvershire, from where we're going to teleport to our Barony, and we are going to make our preparations. Please, no. Of course. Come on, kobolds.
Time for fun.
Ugh. Okay, maybe it's just one. I think there's more than one, but at least we are rested. That's something. Okay, the leopard's gonna be my bait. You have no spells because you had no charisma. Yeah, that's right. Same thing for you. Drink that. I'm gonna extend haste on everybody. You're gonna try and toss out some skeletons if I have the time for it. And if I want to start dealing damage, this guy has 28 touch AC. I don't really see myself hitting with Scorching Ray, but I can try. Reflex is 27. Fortitude is 13, but he is immune to poison. Okay. I'm just thinking. I think I'll go for the Fire Snake. Okay, no. Back up. Okay, at least one more. This is gonna go so poorly. This is going to go so very poorly. I hate ambushes, I hate them so much. I know I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. I really seriously hate them. Can you help me somehow that isn't spell related? I'm guessing they're immune to lightning. They are not. Well, you can toss out a lightning breath. I suppose. Okay, haste went out. Reflex will do nothing, so I'll just try and go for acid bombs here. Aiming at this guy, or do I want any other spell? I would like displacement on my leopard, but I don't really have time for it. And I might get hit by an attack of opportunity because these guys have a very large reach area. So that's not the play. Leopard's gonna go down. 20 damage from the lightning breath is not terrible. It's not great either. We're gonna have some skeletons, though I think it's a little bit too little too late. But if they start doing this, that's even better for us. Maybe.
Stay behind me.
Maybe.
Not standing.
Aim for this one then. The fire snack is gonna go like this. Let's go for a guarded earth. Okay. And if I seem nervous, it's because I am. Okay. Both got hit. I think I will just quicken some burning arcs for more damage. 17 damage is not really that great. Keep tossing out fire snacks. Just hit, don't go for that. You are singing and fighting. Knock Knock is fighting. Cordampina should be casting this. Okay. Juby is doing an amazing job. I will quicken a fireball. Okay, one down, good. Fire Schneck. Juby is doing a very good job. God damn these ambushes, man. I swear.
Let us not hesitate.
Damn these ambushes, I say. We are alive. That's what matters.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, but just imagine doing this and not having the leopard there. They would just straight up kill Valerie. Or Rigongar, or Knock Knock, or whoever was in the front line there. Please reach the village without any more ambushes. That's all I ask.
Must replenish my
Please.
powers.
Please. Woo! We're good. Okay. I'll start by checking my throne room. Selling some stuff, checking the storyteller, and then I'm gonna purchase some stuff. This sounds like Valerie's quest. Highland. The captain's usually untroubled face is dark with rage. Your Grace, please forgive me for distracting you from important matters, but you're the only one who can talk some sense in these hotheads. They had an argument in the middle of the street, yelled so much your subject called the guards. But what can they do about Lady Valerie? Plus, if Val hasn't done anything illegal, it's not like I can put them in jail. Valerie, explain yourself. Valerie looks down ashamed. I humbly beg your forgiveness, Cordant. I failed to control my temper and besmirched not only myself, but you as my leader. The girl casts a burning glance at the man in sophisticated attire, standing beside her. Unfortunately, I was provoked. Evel, the silver-tongued. The man catches Valerie's glance and gasps with indignation. Is that so? So it's, forgive my manners, your grace. Allow me to introduce myself. Evel, the silver-tongued from Brevoy. It's a pity we meet under such circumstances, but... This, so to speak, sweet lady insulted me, if you please, in front of my audience, halted my performance and embarrassed me in front of the entire tavern. Would you please be so kind as to rein this lady in? Valerie is apparently trying to control herself, but telltale red spots flare on her face. I noticed that someone pinned a disgusting pasquinade next to the tavern entrance, something about a bright bird who lost its feathers. That's abominable insolence. Yes, I won't deny I'm guilty, I lost my temper, but who wouldn't have? Evel gasped with indignation. Is that so? When I smothered this lady with exquisite compliments, I received only insults and jokes in return. When I came to her with gifts, begging her to become the muse for my greatest work, I was ridiculed and sent away like a snotty boy. And now, the moment I start to pursue my art away from this good lady, she seeks me out and says I'm guilty of spiteful slander. What should I do? I'm but a slave to my inspiration, which is sent to me from above. Evel smooths down his hair and adds, and while we're on the subject of my poetry, it's really not that bad. Evel, did you really write a pasquinade about Valerie? Evel clasps his hand on his chest ostentatiously. Forgive me, who wouldn't I be if I stooped to such low attacks? I won't deny that the cautionary tale of this lady could inspire me. How can you listen to this featherbrain? Of course, in the face of justice, he's ready to disown his own parents. And if I'm allowed to continue, let me say that this pasquinade was devoted to the sad position of the arts in these lands, forgive my frankness. Anyway, the good lady is unlikely to understand what allegory and poetic hyperbole are. The captain shakes his head sadly. Don't even try, your grace. I'm afraid even Abadar couldn't get to the bottom of this ball of accusations. Yeah, so normally I would say that Valerie has overreacted, but she is my lovely wife-to-be in the game, so I'm gonna stick with her. We could go for, you're gonna make peace right now in front of me, but Eveld apologized to Valerie immediately. Eveld opens his mouth but says nothing. Finally, he starts enunciating words one by one. My only transgression is loyally serving my patroness, the beautiful Shellin who sends me inspiration and never hiding from this world a single word that's born in my heart. But since my honesty and openness are so offensive to this good lady, then so be it. I apologize for insulting you with all my heart. Valerie purses her lips. She seems to want to reply to Yvel's monologue, but in the end she changes her mind and just nods. That's nice. You let some steam off and worked some things out. At least now I can let you go, hoping you won't scare our good people anymore. Your Grace, I'll go too, but please keep an eye on Valerie. I don't know what demon has got into her, but she's not herself lately. At first she just snapped. Then she started getting into fights with everyone about stupid things, and now she's dragged this bard out of the tavern by his collar. I'm afraid it might come to real violence. What do you mean hasn't been herself? She got defensive. Can't say a word to her. We've been careful around her since the captain runs a finger across his face meaningfully. I'm close to ordering my lads to keep an eye out for her in the streets to make the common people's lives a little calmer. You think Valerie could hurt someone? Well, I wouldn't say that. The Valerie I used to know would never harm anyone without good reason, but the old Valerie seems to be gone, so I don't know what to expect from her. Okay, neutral good. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I will try to help her. If I were you, I would talk to the storyteller. One of my lads saw Valerie arguing with him. I have no idea how anyone can have a fight with such a harmless elf, but she did. The captain bows, finishing the conversation. Oh, artisan stuff. Okay, so what do you have? Light absorber. I guess I'll just say decide for yourself. And that's all. Okay, so we are simply gonna check what we just picked up here. Light armor. Protects its wearer from blinding effects. That's fun. Don't see myself using it, but it is a cool item. So what was I gonna say? I was gonna say, we're gonna end the episode here. This conversation went on for a little bit. My plan is to, in the next episode, go for the Burning Bridges quest. I think this is a quest just about speaking with different people. This is Valerie's quest, so it should be done relatively quickly. Then we're gonna sell some stuff, see if the storyteller has some new items for us. We're gonna prepare, we're gonna heal all of these conditions by possibly purchasing some Great Restoration Scrolls or just normal Restoration Scrolls from vendors in the streets. Prepare ourselves for our journey for the next dungeon, and then we are gonna head off for the Lost Relic here in the Valley of the Dead. So, as always, my friends, thank you so much for being here with me in the channel watching some Pathfinder Kingmaker. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. Many more videos coming soon, and it's also a free and easy way to support the channel. I hope to see you all in the next episode, and until then, stay safe everyone.